Hi, this is Caitlin Monahan. I will be doing a reading from Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. First from an excerpt from the beginning and then page 1. In the beginning, books bombarded Montague's shoulders, his arms, his upturned face. A book landed almost obediently, like a white pigeon in his hands, wings fluttering. In the dim, wavering light, a page hung open, and it was like a snowy feather, the words delicately painted thereon. In all the Russian fervor, Montague had only an instant to read a line, but it blazed as if stamped there with fiery steel. And then Montague's hand closed like a mouth, crushed the book with wild devotion, with an insanity of mindlessness to his chest. Montague had done nothing. His hand had done it all. His hand, with a brain of its own, with a conscience and a curiosity in each trembling finger, had turned thief. Montague knew it was madness, suicide, but it was also a beginning. It was a pleasure to burn. It was a special pleasure to see things eaten, to see things blackened and changed. With the brass nozzle in his fists, with this great python spitting its venomous kerosene upon the world, the blood pounded in his head. And his hands were the hands of some amazing conductor playing all the symphonies of the blazing and burning to bring down the tatters and charcoal ruins of history. With his symbolic helmet numbered 451 on his stolid head, and his eyes all orange flame with the thought of what came next. He flicked the igniter, and the house jumped up in a gorging fire that burned the evening sky red and yellow and black. He strode in a swarm of fireflies. He wanted above all, like the old joke, to shove a marshmallow on a stick in the furnace, while the flapping pigeon-winged books died on the porch and lawn of the house. While the books went up in sparkling whirls and blew away on a wind turned dark with burning. Montague grinned the fierce grin of all men singed and driven back by flame. He knew that when he returned to the firehouse, he might wink at himself, a minstrel man, burnt corked in the mirror. Later, going to sleep, he would feel the fiery smile still gripped by his face muscles in the dark. It never went away. That smile, it never ever went away, as long as he remembered.